other guy.
Alright guys, Animal House 91 here. I had one of my requested videos was baby Savannah care video. So let's just start off with that one, and then I'll continue with the other ones later on when I have more time. So basically I have him in a 20 long. You can see he doesn't need a 20 long. You can put him in a 10 gallon for now. I have on cypress mulch. You can see pretty much all you need is UVB basking spot and a cold side. What I have here is a Power Sun, about 100 watt. 100 watts usually good for them. And what the Power Sun is pretty much just UVB and heat at the same time. Lasts about 6 months, I think a year maybe, I'm not too sure, but the least is 6 months, I know that much. You need a water dish. When there's babies, do not feed them meat whatsoever, because they're pretty much main diet's all insects. Even when they're this size, you're supposed to give them insects, but I give him mice because it's pretty hard. But at this size, you just feed them small crickets, which I have over here. In this container, as you can see, about that small. Should be fine for them. And all you pretty much need is a hot spot that gets anywhere from 90 to 100. Even 80 is pretty fine, but I have mine at from 90 to 100. And then a cool side from 80, 85, 75, around there. And I got some ice here on freezing, but pretty much. Give me a sec. Get him out for you. What it is just small crickets pretty much, and when they're this size, they like to hiss a lot. They rarely bite, and they're very squirmy. They'll do more running and hissing than biting at this size. Right now, cypress mulch is low, but a good 3 inches is good. They don't like to burrow as much as tegus, but they do like it deep. So what I mainly have is a hide for him to go into, and he hides under that. I feed him every other day, about 20 crickets, 30 crickets, because he's a little pig. Well, that's pretty much the setup. A nice little something high enough so he could get up to the basking area, pretty much where he gets nice and comfortable with the heat. And then a cool side over here, which is where the water bowl is, so he can go over there once it gets too hot, and nothing pretty much happens to him. Well, that's pretty much it. And as they get bigger, as you can see, he's been in the bigger guys in the 20 long. He's pretty fine in there, but pretty soon he'll be going over here to my 45 long, which is even better for him because it's longer. But usually as they get bigger, you want to get wider with the tanks, and eventually he'll get about 6 feet, 7 feet around there. And then you want to obviously make him a custom enclosure, or buy a custom enclosure for him. But that's pretty much it with them, the whole care. You want to moist them, not as much because they're pretty desert, but maybe once a week. Wet it up for them. Keep the humidity high. Keep the humidity around probably 40, 50, the highest, 60 being the highest, around there. And that's pretty much it. Let me see if I can grab them for you guys. But when you're working with them, just let them pretty much run. They don't like to be feel trapped, because that's when they start getting bitey. But as you can see, if I just hold him right there for 2 seconds, he'll kind of somewhat realize it. You can see he's in my hand right now. That's Tahoe. He was sick at one point. I took him to the vet. Everything was good, so now he's being a monster eating. So, and what you want to do also with the babies, if you recently just got one, let him get used to the enclosure. Do not touch him for about 2 days. Let him get used to his enclosure, and then start working with him around there. Don't handle him too much, because most people are under the impression that if you handle him every day, they'll get tamed. No, not really. Just grab him, hold him in your hand for about 5-10 minutes a day, or every other day. It's better off. Remember, these big lizards don't get tamed. They just get used to you. Their tolerance gets built up with you guys. You can see this guy. He's a meanie. He'll just come over here and eat my finger if you wanted to. But just work with them and be patient. You have to have a lot of time on your hands with these guys, because if not, they turn out to be aggressive. But that's pretty much it on the whole care wise. Lighting, once again, they do need UVB. 100-watt day bulb would be fine, and then probably 75 or maybe another 100-watt night will also be fine for them. The night temperatures could drop to probably around 65, 70, I'd say. But yeah, that's pretty much up on the care. So hope you enjoyed, and see you later.